Well, Dr. Muhammad Mustafa has been a very close associate to Abbas, even not Abbas the father, Abbas the son. He's very close to Yasser Abbas, and he has been facilitating a lot of business relation together with the son of President Mahmoud Abbas. He has been running the Palestinian Investment Fund, where there has been a lot of media criticism about the way he has been managing this fund. Apparently, there was a lot of reports that there was around 1.2 billion assets that disappeared from that fund during the last 15 years of his management. If you see the way that he is managing the fund, the senior employees in that fund are all sons of senior employees of President Abbas. For example, the spokesperson of the president, Nabil Abu Rodania, his son is an employee there in the fund with a $10,000 salary, which is around 10 times the average salary in the Palestinian market. The same, the senior advisor of Abbas, Dr. Majdi Al-Khaldi, his son is also employee. So corruption is there. If you compare between Mohammad Shtayyeh, the previous prime minister, and the current nominated prime minister, Mohammad Mustafa. The first one, Mohammad Shtayyeh, was a better diplomat and a less corrupt. The current one is a less diplomat and much more corrupt person. So he is introducing a much worse option to lead the government, and he's still claiming that he is going to be the one who is will introduce reforms in the Palestinian political system.
So,
Nobody is buying this.
I want to jump in on that point, because reforms in the PA has been one of the points that the international community has demanded before throwing any support behind them. If you're talking about a new prime minister that is corrupt, is there going to be any real changes in the PA? Will the international community be appeased with the changes being made?
Nothing, zero changes. When Palestinian people in their polls, we need to listen to the Palestinian people and we need to believe the Palestinian people. When the Palestinian people say 90% in the polls say they want Abbas to leave the seat, they want him to resign. He is the symbol of corruption. He is the symbol of failure. He hasn't been able to provide to the Palestinians not economical development, not transparency, nor accountability, nor political options. He has been doing nothing for 19 years, and they want him to leave. So if he stays, nothing has changed. He is replacing a puppet by another puppet, and he is still confiscating all the authorities in his hand. He is the legislation body. All the laws that are issued that are affecting the details of the Palestinian people are issued in a presidential degree. One person, Abbas, issues these laws. He controls the judicial system. He controls the financing mechanism of the Palestinian Authority. He controls the security. He controls the diplomacy. He controls everything. Everything is in the hand of a 90-year-old man. Can you imagine that somebody at the age of 90 can really perform all these duties together? A team of 20 young people will not be able to perform all these duties together.
Samer, that's a point I want to bring up.
He has been kidnapping the Palestinian for 19 years, and the Palestinian wants to be released from him.
We're talking about the polling that is very much anti-Abbas, and the Mustafa definitely wants, he said he wants to bring elections for a new president and a new parliament. But in an election, we understand, is going to be fraught with some danger. How will Mustafa, how will a new PA keep Hamas out?
Well, the question of who will win the election depends on what we are introducing to the Palestinian people. The Palestinian people are fed up from the corruption that Abbas brought to them in the West Bank and from the destruction that Hamas brought on them in Gaza. And the Palestinian people would like to see a leadership that will bring construction for them, that will bring hope, that will respect their rights, their freedom of speech, their right to participate in the political life, the right to vote every 4 years, not every 20 years. So once such a leadership comes, the Palestinian people will vote to it. This alternative is exactly what they are looking for as an alternative to Abbas and Hamas. So the Palestinian people are fed by both Hamas and Abbas, and they would like to see an alternative. And Mohammad Mustafa is not an alternative. He is just a puppet in the hands of Abbas, and he will not be able to enter Gaza. Now, the critical issue that we need to unlock, how can we bring some kind of a regime in Gaza that will be able to provide security arrangements, convincing the Israelis to withdraw from Gaza, also will bring up a financial system that will convince the world to put tens of billions of dollars to reconstruct Gaza. He is not the guy. He will not be able to enter Gaza. Gaza is hostile to Abbas more than it is hostile to Israel. And we need to have a change from the roots, a comprehensive change. The Palestinian people is expecting that Abbas retires. If he does not want to retire completely, he can stay as a ceremonial president and move all his authorities to a new government that comes in agreement with everybody. He appointed the prime minister alone. He did not consult with anybody else. So these are not change. And really, it will be very disappointing if the international community will buy this as a change and will accept these steps as if Abbas now is revitalizing the PA. This is nothing close even to a change. It's zero change. Maybe it is a change to the worth.